Students who are in the online, am I audible? So those who says good evening, I am also saying good evening. Online students, am I audible, students? Okay. So let's move to the further. So go to 6 p.m. and files, notes, index of files. Look at that. Purpose of files, all these things is done. And here also last part is done on the last Saturday. Working with what? OS based operations and implementation of OS based operations with OS models and various examples done. Practiced, practiced, got results. Huh? Got results. Really practiced. Sure. Don't tell lies. Honestly, tell me who did not practice. Honestly, honestly, because how openly I will speak to you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Why, ma? No time. No time. I found lot of time in my life. 1 to 4, I will find some time. Still, I take 3 classes, 1 to 4, I will find. Even after going to home 9 to 12 o'clock night time, 6 hours sleep is enough for you. A lot of time I found. Still, what to do in the time I'm thinking. But what you want, 36 hours or 48 hours you want, I don't know. Students, please do, students. So now I'm going to enter into the another concept called what? Working with CSV files. Working with the CSV files. So today, 4 o'clock started. 4 o'clock started. New batch started. Both offline and online. I got triple century within still first day only. Still 1 more week is there. It will reach us to 5 centuries. Okay. Anyhow, come to the point. So now I'll go to without practicing. If we come next class, I will not allow you. And don't say, sir, we are saying honestly, sir, we are saying. So honestly is important, but at the same time, performance is also important. Correct? Done. Anyhow, come to the point. I'll go to PyCharm. Once I'll go to PyCharm, let me open it. PyCharm here, close this project. And I say here 6 p.m. files. And I think if you go to program called what? Pick and unpick program, if you take it, one case study we did now. EMP pick one, EMP pick do. Maybe in the, where is it? EMP, where I did that ma? In 6 p.m. files, pickling and unpickling explained or not? So where is that files? Maybe I kept in this place, I think so. Okay, 1 minute. Go to the place and 6 p.m. under that files. So there you are having pick demo, unpick demo, etc. is there, right? So this program I will run students once. What is that program name? One more program is EMP pick, unpick. This program I will take up. Go to the command prompt once. CMD is a program I was running from here. Go to this place and E colon. Here we are in Python 6 p.m. and files here and done. And py, I will go for my program directly. Pick and unpick program. This is my menus and all those things used or not? Yes. So go to the place. Here I am writing. Done. 2. Read employee records. Is my records coming or not? Because this was already saved in my file, correct? Now tell me, students, all of you, what is this? All the students in the online. What are these points which I am highlighting, ma? What are these? What are those? Okay, don't know. What are these? Employee name. What are these? What is this? Designation. So I thought you are knowing that. Employee number, employee name, salary, designation. So you are unable to say. Actually, I want to tell that if I call one outside person, they don't know what these are. So why should I call outside? You are only the best example. You only don't know. You don't know, right? Beginning you did not say. What these are all? Employee numbers. What these are all? Okay, what these are all? What these are all? How you know? Because we written a code. Since I explained, you know. So we both of us know. You and then teacher knows what is the nature of these values. If I call one layman outside, if I call one third party person don't know about those things because there are no column names present. There are no column names present. Like what? Under ENO, under E name, under salary, under designation. If I write what? 100, 200, if I write 300, if I write 400, X, Y, Z, K, and some values are there, some designations are there. If I call one layman from outside, what is having here? What these are all called? Employee numbers. What these are all called? What these are all called? What these are all called? So files are not containing. Normal files does not contain what? Column names. So when column names are not there, it is difficult to process. Go to immediately. One point I want to show you, my dear students here. Go to once here. I'll search for SQL once. Go to Oracle database. I said, make your Oracle database ready. I said in the class. Very soon we are entering into that. I'm entering username. Username of my system is like that. See students, select star from, don't worry about that, employee. So see that all of you carefully follow what these things are called, ma? Employee number. What these are all called here? What these are all called here? What these are all called here? That means databases are containing what? Column names. Who is not containing column names? That means if anything not containing column names, then it is difficult to process. Suppose I want to take from here, I want to get the only these things I want to get it. So you need to know what indices of that column names you need to know. Correct or not? Indices locating is easy or difficult? Definitely difficult. Suppose I want the indices of what author. I don't know how many spaces are there, how many spaces are there. I don't know. But still I want to locate this author. Is it easy to locate the author or difficult? But here, if you come to the database, I want to get the company name. How easy to get the company name? Select COMP name from where employee. See how easily I am getting the company names. I want to get it. I want to get it. What is this now? Name, company name. I want to get it. Name and then what I'm getting? COMP name. From where, ma? Employee. Am I getting name and company names easily or not? So getting the data from where it is easy? Databases. I'll explain more about the databases. Getting the data from files is what? Little complicated. That's why more number of commercial organizations prefer to go for what? Yes. Understand? Shall I move to the further? Now, I am introducing the second version of the files called CSV files that will provide column names to the files. Column names to the files. So who is going to provide the column names to the file? CSV. And your favorite answer, CSV stands for comma separated value. Spell out separated value. CSV is called comma separated value, whose significance is which contains column names to the data. Column names to the data. Online students, are you following students? Are you following, my dear students? Normal files does not contain column names. I want to give column names to the file data. Which is the best suitable concept for me? CSV file. What is CSV stands for? Comma separated value. Comma separated values are internally treated as MS Excel comma separated value. MS Excel comma separated value, which is a very, very important in real time. Data science it will come, then DevOps it will come, AWS it will come, cyber security level you will get, IoT level you will get it. And moreover, Python we are using so many times in the class. And Power BI developer will get it. In dashboard concept you will come across. And this concept which I am introducing, this is the first stage I am introducing. I am doing a project on this with Python coding. I am telling with project with pandas. Are you following me? So let us go to the CSV file now. How to create a CSV file? That is our total target here. Observe it now. Importance of CSV file. In one line, I can say normal files means what? Flat files we can call. FLAT. Flat files we can call. Spell out. Does not contain, only contains records. Only contains. If I want to give the column names to my data, I'll go for which file? So CSV stands for good. CSV files are going to give you little easy processing compared to normal files. How to create a CSV file? How to create a CSV file? Shall I create a CSV file now? Right. Online students, did you understand that introduction? Now I'm going to introduce how to create a CSV file. At the end of the class, you'll be most perfect in class. Whatever I'm explaining, you'll be perfect. This is first level explanation. In Pandas level, you'll get the extension to that. In class itself, I will show you that. Don't worry. Shall I move to that? Online students, only Hemanath is interacting. Others are taking food or not, I don't know. Because senior citizens will take now only. So I think you are following or not, I don't know. So especially 6 o'clock people are becoming very much senior citizens. So let us move to the further. So hearing, okay. Hearing, only hearing, no, you have to interact with me. So now I'm going to say normal text. Notepad I am taking. CSV files are always created in Notepad. I'm telling manually how to create a CSV file. Next I will write what? Manual creation, nobody will give in MNCs. If you are coming to my company, I will give you directly what? Write a Python program to create a CSV file through Python program, I will say. That time, you should not go to manual creation. Manual creation, I'll tell you. Python static level, I'll tell you. Python dynamic level, I will tell you. 3 levels, I am going to create a CSV file. Okay, now, shall I go to the CSV file now? Let's go. To create a CSV file, first thing is I must go for normal text. That is a notepad. I will take it. Okay. Go to file and say new and what? Normal text. Tell me STNO. What is STNO? Adi వద్దని చెప్పారు. If we say like that, you are almost in zero level only. It is a column name. Spell out. Or header name. Spell out. Or also call it as a attribute name. Spell out. It is also called field name. How many things I said? 4. Tell me. Column name, header name, attribute name, field name. What is STNO? Student number. నేనేం చేయాలి ఇంకా? Take your bag and I will drop in Begumpet Airport, railway station. Whichever train you will go, you go anywhere. Next day missing. SNO. Next I am going to take it. SNO. Next I am going to take name. I am taking STNO name separated by comma. Separated by comma. Comma what? Marks. Marks. Comma. Next I will write it what? Next I will write it what? Go to what next? I will write it. COL name. COL name I am writing. COL name I am writing. Are you following me? So Next, I will write it number called, see, everything is separated by comma. 100 I am writing. 100 I am writing. What is 100? Value for SNO. Now I am writing some name called TR, comma. Marks is called 88, 88.99. Comma, I will write it what? College name is called NumPy ORG. NumPy ORG. That is called record. Separated by a delimiter called comma. That's why it is known as what? Comma separated value. Next record. 200 comma. RS comma. RS comma. I will write it 44.44. It is called PSF. Now I am writing 300 comma. I am writing DR and I will write 22.34, comma, next is called what? Bell Labs. I am writing. Next to 400, comma, MC, comma, say something like 77.34, comma, next is called Pandas ORG. Next I am writing 500, comma, next I am writing something I am writing here called ST and I am writing 34.78, comma, what I am writing here, something like DRDL, I wrote it. Something like this, I wrote it. Enough. And I'll write 600, comma, something like SR, comma. I will write it 22.11, comma, something like BDL, I will write it. BDL ORG, I wrote it. Some company names, DRDL ORG, I wrote it. Something I just wrote it. Let us. This is called untitled or not? Untitled. I said CSV file, CSV file. Any CSV file if you want to save. CSV file is one of the text file to be saved on which name? File name with an extension called .csv. .csv. Come on, let's save. Go to where? File and then say save. Where I'm saying 6 p.m. files, I'm saying under the notes, I'm saving. Online students, be careful. Double quotes. I'm going to say, what is this now? Students, student dot what? CSV. Compulsory you must give a CSV. Suppose if I save like that, internally, it will take default extension also. What is the default extension, ma? .txt also it will take. .txt also it will take. Shall I take .txt? No, only CSV. If you want to take your only .csv, if you want to take your own customized CSV, go for student.csv. If I save anything within the double quote, it will take up to that only. It won't take any extra default extension. It's a simple fundamental rule in the computer science. Did you understand, students? Can I save it now? Save it. Student.save. It is saved here. Now I am telling all the CSV files which you created manually or programmatically, all CSV files are internally treated as a Excel sheet. Tell me, Excel sheet. Excel. Do you know Excel? Do you know Excel? Really, you don't know. You know. Don't know. First you said, no. నేను జాబ్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో మాట్లాడుతున్నా మీరు జస్ట్ వీళ్ళలో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు యు ఆర్ స్పీకింగ్ అబౌట్ ఆల్ఫబెట్స్ సో డూ యు నో ఎంఎస్ ఎక్సెల్ డూ యు నో చెప్పండి నో సో కమింగ్ టు ద పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్ టుడే ఆల్సో సేమ్ స్టైల్ like how I played with you in the beginning today also but today the people who came to offline class 4 p.m. of course they are coming through friends only. Most of them did not raise the hand. One student raised the hand, would BTech CSC. That one student I took it today, asked a lot of questions. He said, sir, I don't know anything, sir. Please, I want to sit, sir. He said. Girls are there. And in that girl, my relative is also there. I don't know how she came. And she is fearing like, and when I look at, she is moving like this. She is a CSC student, I know. How she came, by seeing her, I wondered. Actually, I want to talk to her. And father made a call after the class. So came and she said, by looking in the home looking different and he is in the class looking different, I'm fearing to talk to him, he said. She said, then today I will call her to my home and I will ask, why fear? Am I eating away or what? Nothing, na. So only fearing when I ask a question, people will get fear. Interviewer will compulsory ask a question, no. So whether she will come tomorrow or not, I don't know. In home is different, it seems, and in class is different. Definitely different only, na. So it should be different. So like a home, come here, ma, take sweet, take water, like that. Here, in nothing is there. Definitely dominating only, something asking. So, hmm, what is that? Really afraid of this word from you. Okay, not afraid. I am the only one which I speak closely to the students. No faculty will speak this much closely to the students except me. Okay, today I've seen one faculty saying A plus B whole square formula. I was listening. I wondered by seeing the faculty saying wrong formula. A plus B whole square is what? A square plus 2AB plus B square. And I saying 2AB. All people are shouting in the class. Formulas only don't know. And teaching. Really, I felt that I came out and when I was in my cabin, it happens. I unable to hear. I closed my ears and I came out. Because Gandhiji said, don't see bad, don't hear. Rosam said what? Eat python, sleep python, do with python, everything. Okay. Anyhow, come to the point. Now see, go to the place, students. Here, 6 p.m. files. And here, what is my file name? Student dot what? CSV. Come down to these notes. And here, where is it? Student dot. Are you following me? Student dot what? Microsoft Office Excel file. Microsoft Office, comma separated value will be there. Are you following me? Yes. This is the one. Are you following, students? I will double click on this, double click on that. I'll double click on that. Is it Excel sheet created or not? Tell me. What is CSV file? A CSV file is one of the Microsoft Excel comma separated value. CSV stands for comma separated value. CSV specialty is what? It contains the column names for my records. So it is easy to process. How can I deal with the CSV file? That is called Excel sheets in my Python programming. So I'm telling about how to read the data from which file? CSV file. We read the data from which file so far? Normal file. With what coding? Read, read lines, random access files also you did. Plus I also did with what? Unpickling concept also. Which function I used? Load. With while loop, loading, all those things. Dump, load, all those things. That is one level. Now this is which file I am reading? CSV file. How to read the data from CSV file? How to create a dynamically CSV file? How to enter the data to CSV file dynamically? To deal with the CSV files in Python, we are using a module called what? CSV module. What is the module name? CSV module, OS module, pickle module, sys module. All the modules will come daily in the class. What is the module name today? What is the definition of module? Come on. Global variables, function names, class names. Class names, even you did not remember, no problem. But you are remembering that only. Whatever I said, don't remember, you are remembering that only. When I explain class names now, you will forget totally. So psychology, that is. Don't look at means I will look at there only, what is there in there. If I say read the notes means you will not read. So module is a collection of what? Global variables, function names, class names. Global variable names where you can access. You can access in the same program. You can access in other place also by importing the module. I can access the function in the same program. I can access the function in another program also. Class names also. I can access the global variables and functions across the folders also. Through which concept? Hmm. Packages you can access, right or not? Now I am going to talk about how to read the data from CSV file. Shall I start now? Yes. Now students, CSV, what is the module name here? Come on quickly. CSV. Under CSV, what are the operations I am saying? Reading the data from CSV file. There are, I'm using first function and then second approach, first approach and second approach. Second one is called what? Writing the data to whom? Writing the records to the CSV file. There are two approaches are available. One is I said already manually. Manually I wrote it or not. Second one is called what? Dynamically. That is nothing but the second one is there, third one is there. And the fourth one also I'll tell you. Fourth one, ultimate. Ultimate. Even if I don't tell fourth one, if I say first and second, you will completely satisfied. If you know third and fourth, you are just an expert in the coding. Shall I? Well, now I'm going to read the data from which file? CSV file. Shall I read the code? Well, now students, I'll go to it. I'll go to this place. Edit plus only I will take it. File new. I will copy the code in where also? PyCharm also. You do in PyCharm only. I'm good doing here. Python now. Now program for program for reading the data from which file? CSV file. CSV file. That I'm giving a file name called non-CSV dot non-CSV dot what? Py. Non-CSV. And I'm not using CSV module, I'm not using. Like a normal files, I'm using it. Come on, tell me, how do you read the data from file? With the open my CSV file path. My CSV file path. I must open in which mode? FP. And I need to write a block of statements or not? I'll write what here? Path. I'll write a path. Go to students, E colon. Come on, 6 p.m. files and say what? Notes. My CSV file is there. Copy that and put it across here. Very, very simple, ma. Under that, I'll write what here? Student dot what? CSV. Student dot CSV. You know here, I'll write it double slashes. Do you know the double slashes, ma? Yes. And FP. Where is my FP is pointing to? Starting point of my file. That is a 0th index it is pointing. Can I read the data now? Come on. CSV data is equal to FP dot what? Read. And print. What is this now? Say some lines of code here. Say something here. Now I'm writing inside of that. Inside of that. Now I'm writing CSV file data. CSV file data. There I'm printing that. There I'm printing. How do you print? Print of what? CSV data. CSV data. This one will print as it is. How you written it? How you mentioned, ma? In the same way it is written. As usual, it is a good practice for you to write which block? Very good. Now I'm writing here except. Tell me, ma. File not found error. In PyCharm, it is so easy for you to type it. When I say file not, automatically found error will come. But don't practice like that. You will become lazy. Still, I'm writing completely. When you write like that, full command you will get it. Because self-typing will give you full confidence. So I'm writing here, what is this? File exit. Okay, try to run ma. Go to the place. I'm specially creating a folder under files only, no problem. We'll create this. Specially, I'm creating a folder. What is that? CSV. CSV. I'm going to save it. Put it into this place and save this code. Okay. Coming to this place, CD out, CD which file? CSV, CSV. In that place, I was saved my program. Are you seeing this now? Non-CSV.py, non-CSV.py, py, and I'm writing non-CSV.py. Students, online students, the fp.read. What is fp here? Object. Pointing to whom? Beginning of the file, which is an object of what? Text IO wrapper. That one will read as it is the data with the commas and everything as it is, it will read. That is not the correct approach. Let us run this code. Am I getting as it is or not? If any layman can see, they will understand what is this comma. What is this comma? So I don't want this. This is simply termed as. This is simply termed as which data? Raw data. Raw data. Raw data means not processed data. Direct data it is available. Are you getting it? So these are raw data directly that is process without processing this data will be shown. This is called the raw data. We don't want the raw data. I want what data? Processed data. That's why in real time we don't use a object of text IO wrapper. We don't use it. We don't use text IO wrapper for reading the data from which files? CSV files. Sir, what data you will use? There is special object I am going to create. Shall I go to that? Online students, did you understand? Did you understand the limitation of this program? Quick response is important. Quick response. Because I don't want to spend much time on asking you. Okay, go to the place. Even if we go to this place now, the same data, if I go to this place, in PyCharm also, if I take this PyCharm also, you go to this once. Here I will write it. Go to this place. Non-CSV, non-CSV dot py. I will write it. Wherever it is there, no problem. You run it. You got the data like this. Getting or not, mom? Yes. But I don't want this type of data. What data I want? What data I want? Processed data I want. So I will use the help of which module? CSV module. Let's go. I'll go to that. Now I'm going to take up others. Now I'm going to write it. Program for program for reading the data from which file? CSV file by using which module? CSV module. Okay, CSV module. Now I'm taking first one CSV read example1.py. CSV read example1.py. Same to same. How do you open the file? With open, tell me, with open, what is my thing? I'll get this everything. I'll get that everything path of that. I'll get the total path as it is. I'll get the total path as it is. What happens? Not copied. Huh? So here, I'll get this data. I'll get this data. Are you following me? Well, earlier I wrote what? CSV data is equal to FP dot read, I said. Today, I don't want to go forward. FP.read I don't want. I will create a special reader object. The special reader object is called CSV.reader class object. It is. Which object? CSV dot special reader. Simple, mom. This is the newspaper. Newspaper. Newspaper you will read with by wearing specs. A small paper. You are buying some share. Shares related document is very small letters will be there. You will use microscope and you will read or not, so that letters will be bigger. So will you use the same specs to read the such a small letters? No. So I'll read a special reader I want. That special reader is going to be created with what? CSV module. So I'm writing a function here, reader. What is the function name? Reader. Every function of Python belongs to dash module. This function belongs to the module called what? CSV dot reader. I must import the module or not? CSV. CSV dot CSV dot reader will convert the text IO wrapper object into I'll pass FP. Who is pointing to the file? FP. Who is pointing to the file? FP. That file pointer object I am converting into which type of reader object? CSV reader, CS reader, reader obj, CSVR, CSVR. What is a CSVR? It is an object, variable name. Every variable name in Python is what? Object. Of which type? Underscore CSV dot reader class. Print. I'll show you that. Type of CSVR. CSVR. No tension at all. Clearly understand. Should become expert at the end of the class. Okay. Save it. Done. Go to the command prompt and try to run it. PY, SEMA, all of you. What is that? Underscore CSV dot what? What is the reader here? That means CSV dot reader, CSV dot reader function by taking file pointer will create an object of what? CSVR, which is an object of what? Reader. And a reader function is creating an object of what? Reader. Hence this function is called what function? Factory function. Filter function returns an object of filter object. Map function returns an object of map object. Any function returns an object to itself is called what? Factory. Factory function. Online students, is it clear? Now, with that, I want to read my data. Okay, here I will write it. Here I will write it. Here, CSVR is an object of class underscore CSV dot. What is this now? Reader. Reader is called what here? Class. Okay. Well, online students, is it clear? What I am doing? I am converting the normal reader object into which reader? CSV reader. Okay. CSVR contains what? My total data is pointed by what? CSVR. CSVR. Now, I will read the data from CSVR. How do you read the data? This is my data. Like, see students, this is my data. All these values are available, which is pointed by what? CSVR. I will use one for loop. For, tell me, record in where? CSVR. It will supply first record in where? R. Next, it will give you which record? Second record, third record, fourth record. It will go on giving until number of records are over. Okay, now. So tell me now, for record in where? CSVR. What is record here? It is an object. You can take your own variable for KVR in CSVR. What is record? Record is an object which contains the same values, different values, all types of values. It is called list. Print of record, comma, type of what? Record. Very beautiful. Run this code now. Run this code now. Save it and run it. PY CSVR. I'm getting this column names. I'm getting this data. I'm getting this data. I'm getting all sorts of values. Are you getting? All of them are treated as what? List, list, list. Clear or not clear? Clear. So I'm getting this data. I will remove this now. I'll remove this now. Run once again. Am I getting complete data in the form of list or not? Come on. So coming to the point of it, I'm just taking for my rough work purpose. My CSV file data is organized in the form of what? Lists. First header in one list. First record, second record, third record, all of them are what? List, 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 list only. Why? It allows us to modify. It allows us to add a new value, same value, different value. All types of values will be coming. Clear or not clear? Yes, sir. Online students, is it clear for you? Shall I move to the further? Now I want to read the record values properly. How do you read it? For, come on, value in record. Now first value I am printing. Come on, how do you print it? Backslash T, I'll write like this. Dot format of value, comma, end is equal to some backslash T, and I'm writing printed, print off. I'm going to write it. Try to run my code. Beautiful. Run this code. See the data now. Tell me, if anybody asks you tomorrow, what is this data called? What is this data called? Number. What is this data called? Name. What is this data called? What is this data called? Like this. Go to the Excel sheet once. Go to the Excel sheet once, or don't go to the Excel sheet. Go to your CSV file once and add some data. 700 here, something like I'm writing here, something like TW, say some 55.55, something like ABC org, save it, try to run your program again, try to run your program again. Am I getting or not? Even in CSV file also, the data will be reflected here. Are you getting or not? Why comma separated value is dead easy? A person who don't know MS Excel, no problem. Comma separated value, even typist also knows or not. Getting or not getting? So everything is going to be called what? A comma separated value. I read with what? Which type of concept I used it? Which kind of concept I used it? I used what? Reader object. Same kind of code. You go to that. PyCharm also you use it, ma. PyCharm also you use it. Go to the place. Here I am writing CSV, the read example1.py, paste it, try to run your code. I'm getting perfect answer. Getting or not? Sir, I want more perfection also. I want more perfection. Still, ultimate perfection I want. I'll go to pandas, which I'm going to introduce in the high end level in the project also. This is a Jupyter notebook I'm opening. I'll tell in the class how to download and all. This is a browser-based IDE. I will tell you very soon in the class, which is going to start very shortly. The high-end concept. New, I say notebook, go to the place and say here, here I'm writing import pandas. Import pandas as PD, import pandas as PD, import pandas as PD. Coming to the point of it, how many lines of code is written here to read the data from CSV file? How many lines of code is written? I wrote 8 lines of code. One line comment you remember, 8 lines of code I wrote. If I go to pandas, I'll write 2 lines only. One line I basically. How to see? Now only you will say, sir, it is dead easy, you will say PD. And you will say df is equal to PD dot df is equal to some variable name I am writing. KVR is equal to PD dot read underscore CSV. Read underscore CSV. Can you understand? Read underscore CSV. What is that read underscore CSV? Function. What is PD? ఎందుకే మీరు ఏం రాదు అసలు ఎందుకు మీరు వేస్ట్ గో టు హోమ్ అలియాస్ నేమ్ అది ఎస్ఆర్ కాదు కానీ ఆస్క్ ఏ క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్సర్ ఇట్ ఏం రాదు ఎందుకు మీరు అసలు pandas says what PD PD dot what read underscore CSV. Tell the path of that. Tell the path of that. What is the path? You bring this entire path. Bring this entire path. Go to this place. Try to do something. Don't be. So, coming to the point of it, print of what? KVR. Print of KVR. See the data. Perfect data will come. Perfect data will come. Are you seeing that? I want to get only number and name. Only number and name. DF of only number I want. STNO. You without STNO. I'll tell you so many formulas for you. Am I getting DF of KVR? KVR of STNO. Am I getting the numbers or not? I want to get the name also. I want to get the name also. How to get the name, students? I will write. I'll write here. I will write name. I will write it name. So I'll get number and name. What is the name? Name. One more closing bracket. One more closing bracket. Number and name came or not? I want to get those names which a name starts with yes. I want to get those names whose marks are going to be between. I'll go for telling so many formulas. If I show my pandas formula sheet, you'll say mind blowing. Even a real time data analyst also don't know that many formulas. Today, one recruiter, Ajit from Australia, is attending my class. But whose colleague, Mahatma, he was attended my class at the age of 65 years. He is working in one university as a professor for Python. He is a recruiter in US, in Australia. There is a 50 to 60% of the recruiting is going on Python, he is saying. Sir, I want to go for Python level by seeing these many recruitment stage at this stage. I also want to shift to software field. Ajit Kumar he is. So he is saying that These are the words which are coming from so many things. That's why read the coding well and practice well. Don't ignore in practicing. And these pandas, matplotlib, and numpy are very important when you go to high-end level. Okay, now? And to understand such a small code, how many lines of code I written? Just to 2 lines I wrote it. And I got this data. And I'm getting these names easily. I'm getting or not? Is it difficult for you now? It is a list in list or not? And see how many lines of code is written. And when you enter into high end, coding is still reduced like anything. Everything is readily available, things are given. So once you know Python well, data science learning is dead easy for you. That's what we are looking into. Online students, did you understand this? How to read the data? Now I'm moving to the further. So coming to the place now, I'll say once again, I will run it. This is a coding. Right now, don't ask me, sir, how to get the name or numbers and all. I will tell you that. Don't worry. Shall I move forward now? So in the high end level, when I go, I can whatever you like it. Number and name you want, name and number you want, whatever the way you want, I will go for it. Okay, now? Even I'm going to take you at which level. Let us go to that pandas exclusive. Here you see pandas exclusive. If you see and you see data frame and all Excel files you see, all Excel files you see, price list you see, price list. Of course, you go for it. Remove that now. You go to this place now. E-commerce sales analysis, you take it. You see e-commerce purchases. Amazon will maintain their data in this format. How many entries you see? You will wonder. Address, lot, AM or PM, browser, which company, which credit card used, CC expenses, CC security number, CCC provider, email, job, so many things are there. How much data is there? You see. This is called Excel sheet. Excel sheet. See how much data is there. I am dragging it. See how much data. How much data? 10,001 records are there. In this, I want to find out which person ordered which product, find the highest ordered product. Write a code for getting highest ordered product in my Amazon company. What are the sales made monthly, weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly? That analysis report I want. How do you prepare? I'll write the statements by using that kind of thing. Next, go to one more thing and how important this CSV files I'm talking. Go to one more thing. Here you see, I will open this e-commerce purchases. I will open it. You just see how it is available. All comma available or not. Address comma, lot comma, AM comma, browser info comma, company, credit card, CC, expense. So all the things are separated by comma or not. Don't disturb the data. Go to one more. ఇంకొకటి చూపిస్తాను మీకు. I'll show you. And what extent I am taking you to the further. Go to data frame. Employee salary report. This is also one EDA project I am explaining. Salaries. Microsoft. What is this file? Microsoft comma separated values. So this you run it. This you run it. ID, employee title, base pay, overtime pay, other pay, benefits, total pay, year notes, agency status. San Francisco is one company. In that country, there is one company is giving this company details, employee details. 1 lakh employees are there. Employees, 1 lakh employees are there. 1 lakh 48,655 employees are there. Find the name of the employees who is getting highest five top employees who are getting, five bottommost employees who are getting, and find the name of the employee whose name is Jackson. Find the name of the employee who is working as an army officer. Find the name of the person who is working as a fireman. Find the name of a person who starts with a security manager. Like that, I want analysis, I want to do it. How do you prepare the business model for that? These are all called data analysis and analytics here. Understood or not? So online students, are you there? Are you following me? Hmm? Java also like that only. Is it Java like that? Premanath, you are completely out of order, I think so. So, come to the point. Is completely out of order. And when you speak Java with me, I will make you to sit on the ground completely. Completely on the ground without chappals. And so, Python, I may not talk something. Java means I'll talk even nano level things also I will speak because my 22-year, I like Java very well. And Python in front of Java is like just normal. Java is solid. Okay. So unfortunately, it is going out. So no problem. Come to the point of it. Are you following me? So now coming to the point of it, Hemnath, say, are you there? So this is called what? Reading the data from which file? CSV file. So coming to the point of it, this is printed. How it is printed? In the tabular format. In which format? Right, tabular format. Somebody want, somebody want something like this. Somebody, okay, I am not saying you are saying in the architect level you are saying. Okay, no issue. Come on to the concentrate about the coding now. Okay, that you leave it, coding. I want to come to, this is printed like a tabular format. Tabular format you are coming. I want to print like this. STNO, STNO 100, name, name is TR. Next I am talking about marks also what 88.99 and the college name is called what NUMPORG. This is called one data for first person. Second person also I want to print. STNO is 200. Next is called what? Name is TR. Name is what? RS. Like that I want to print. All the people I want to print like what? Key value pair I want to print. So I want to go for what? Dictionary format I want to go for. Dictionary format. So reading the CSV file data in which format? Dictionary format. For that, I will go for what? Go to this place. Here I said one is called what? What is the function name? Reader function. Which module? CSV dot what? Reader of. Now I'm going to take up one more function, CSV dot. What is that? Dict reader. Spell out ma. Dict reader. CSV dot reader function gives you what class object? Reader class object is created. Correct or not? Dict reader will create which object? Dict reader class object. Dict reader class object. How many ways are there to read the data from CSV file? Three. Non-CSV approach, reader approach, dict reader approach. Suppose if I am taking an interview directly, I will ask you, what is the use of dict reader Anton? What is the use of dict reader? What is the use of dict reader? You have to say dict reader class object is used to read the data from CSV file in the form of key comma value pair. Shall I show you the example? Right. Online students, carefully try to follow. Now I'm going to enter. So go to the next one. This is called this one. I'll go to this place. Copy this code. Copy this code. Now I'm going to say how simple it is, students. See here. I'm saying that reading the data from CSV file by using in the form of what? Dictionary. In the form of what? Dictionary. By using which function? Take the reader off. Same thing. Here I will go to. Previously also I will mention students. Here I will say in the form of what? Oh, in the form of what? Tabular format. Tabular format. Tabular format. By using which function? Reader off. Reader off. Okay, good. Now coming to the point back, I'm entering into this place. Reader. Come on. Same. Dict reader antanada. Dict reader. Dict reader example 1. Here we are. Same thing. Here I will change. Come on. Tell me. CSV. CSV DR. CSV DR. What is CSV DR? Is an object of which type? Dict reader class. CSV dot dict reader of what? FP. I'm converting FP into what? Reader format. I'm converting FP into what? CSV dict reader. Understand? Okay. Print students for your clans for your understanding. CSV DR type I'm printing. type I am printing, save this data, save this data. Here I am going to say, save this data. Now I'm getting into this picture. Now I'm saying here, PY, see students, what is this now? Dicta reader class. Which module? Yes. Go to the place. Now I'm going to say, read the data. Come on, how do you read the data? Come on, for, come on, for data or for record in where? CSVDR. Print what? Record, comma, type of what? Record. What is the type of record now? Dicta, not list. Dicta. Dicta means what? SNO, key value, name value, like that you will get it. Save this code and see students how simple it is. See mom, all of you. Is it SNO colon, name colon, name colon? Is it opening bracket and a closing bracket? Is it a dict? Not beautiful. Go there. Online students carefully look at. Go to the place. Today I don't want to print that here. I will write for your understanding purpose. Here, record is an object of is an object of class dicta. Class dicta. Come on, how do you read the data? For 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 key comma value in record record dot items. మీకు స్ట్రైక్ అవ్వట్లేదు. You are not getting strike. Patient is sitting in front of you, looking at the patient, thinking about outside. Patient will get it out. He himself is thinking about me and what will happen to him. Next time he will not go. When you look at the patient, automatically some things must be loaded in your brain. Okay, should get confidence. That's why read functions well. Day one, I said learning Python is equal to learning modules. Module is a collection of global variables, function names, class names. Function names, if you know well, you are super. Correct. If you use more number of times these functions, it will become superpower. Money may be going if you invest. 1,000 rupees, if you invest 1,000 rupees, will go in 1 minute. But if you write 1,000 times this one, you will get lot of practice, you will get it. Okay, come on now, print what? I say this one, like this I will say dot format of what? K comma V, K comma V. I am printing this now, print this now. Here I am writing like this of 50 I will say 50 I will say and this part I will say for every record I want to say this. ఓకే బ్రాకెట్స్ నేను అవన్నీ చూసుకుంటా కానీ మిగతా చెప్పండి బ్రాకెట్స్ కామా ఫుల్ స్టాప్స్ యూ డోంట్ టెల్ మీ ద ఫంక్షన్స్ అదర్ థింగ్స్ ఇఫ్ యూ సే వేస్ట్ దట్ ఈస్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఇస్ నాట్ క్లియర్ ఆర్ యూ ఫాలోయింగ్ మీ. This is called what? First record, second record, third record, all the records came. In what format? Dicta format. If I run my previous program, I got which format? Table format. How many ways are there to read the data from CSV file? Two ways. Number one is called what way? Number one, by using reader of. Number two, there is one more approach called a non-reader approach, non-CSV approach is there. Non-CSV approach we don't prefer. We go for CSV.reader function, CSV.dictReader function. Clear or not clear? Clear. I can also read the data using pandas also. Pandas also you read or not? Pandas level also you read. You read the data or not? And this is perfectly shown. Perfect alignment. Everything is perfect. I can read lakhs of records are there, no problem. I can read very perfectly. I can align my Jupyter notebook also. Are you getting whatever the data you like it or not? Yes, simple. Let's go. Online students, am I clear about here? Am I clear? Quickly respond. Now I'm entering into the biggest discussion. Now go to what now? Writing records to the CSV file. That means writing the records to the CSV file or what here? Also says what? Create, create which file? CSV file. Now I'm going to create CSV file. How many ways are there to create? First one you have seen already what? Manually. Now I'm entering through programming. Through programming. Through programming, how many ways? Two ways. Two ways. And one more way I want to tell you through programming only. Second way. Shall I go for now? Online students? Now I'm entering into program for entering here. Go to others and say pop here. Program for creating program for creating which file? CSV file. Program for creating CSV file, creating CSV file dynamically. Program for creating CSV file through through Python language. Through what language? Python language. Sorry, following me? How to write it? How many steps are there in creating CSV file manual I followed? First step, tell me. I took it what? Header names, column names, field names, attribute names. Later I took it what? Records. All these entries in the CSV file are called what? Endukam meer waste list. They are all called list. All the entries in CSV file are called what? List. I said I will use for my certain purpose. I said I posted there. నేను చూపించాను మీకు. I printed a list also. All these things are treated as what? List. Tell me, how do you create a CSV file? First step is what? Choose column names. When you want to create a CSV file, first what I want? Column names, header names, attribute names, field names. Yes, I'll take it. Second step is what? Choose records. Choose records. Records will be there 1, 2, 3, 4 records. Next, third step is what? I'm creating what file? Creating CSV file means I must open the CSV file in write mode or not. Choose the CSV file and open into which mode? Write mode. Clear or not? Next, fourth step is what? నేను చెప్తే మీరు చెప్తారు. నేను చెప్పకపోతే nothing is saying. Next what? I have to create an object of what? Writer object. Reader object I created. Which reader? CSV.reader. Now I'll create what today? Writer object I will create. Why that writer object? To write the CSV data to the CSV file. Already we have writer. Write off, write lines off, dump off. But that is for normal file. But today we are using what? CSV writer I want. So what is the function name? CSV dot writer of will give you writer object. Writer object. In the writer object, I will have what? Two functions are there. One is called what? Write the header name and write the records. So that CSV file will be created. Remembering? Can you write the code? Can you write? Homework or classwork? Classwork. I don't give homework because you don't practice. How can I give homework, students? Now I'm going to create CSV file. Explained programs only, not practicing. How can you give homework? How can I expect it? Now I'm writing the code. Tell me. Step number 1, import which file? CSV file. Step number 1. Number 2, header name. Header name I will take it. What is my header name? HName. HName is equal to what I'm taking? EMP number. Next is called name. Next is called a cell. Enough. What is that now? Step number 2. Step number 2. What these are called? Employee header names. Employee number, employee name, and salary. Understanding? Online students, say response. Yes, please say yes or no. I don't know what you are doing. ENO, E name, and then what? Cell. Next, choose the records. Come on. Records is equal to. Records is equal to. I'm taking the record. How do you take it? 100 comma row sum comma I say 4.5. What this is called? One list, comma, another list I will take it. Another list, 200, comma, Travis, comma, 200, comma, Travis, comma, I'll write it. Travis, comma, next 5.6, comma, next I will take it 300, comma, Dennis, comma, Dennis, comma, 3.4, comma, I'll say 400, comma, next is called Strawstrup, comma, STRUP, I will write it, comma, something 4.5 I am writing, comma, 500, comma, next is called what? Richie, comma, and I'm writing here called 6.7, like that. Enough. What these are all called, student? Record, 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 record. These are all called what? Huh? Records. List, list, list. When I write list, 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 is it valid in Python? No. So list, 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 I should keep it into one more list. That is called what? Outer list. Outer list. So I will write it one more list here. This is known as what? What is this now? Step number 3. Step number 3. It is called what? List in list. Called what? Nested list. The process of defining one list inside of another list is called a nested list. How well we discussed. Remembering, so much of discussion is done. And in front of that, this is just like a small piece. That's all. Okay. Records are ready. Header names are ready. What should I do now? Next in Madhubavulu, choose the file name and open it into which mode? Write mode. So this is comes under what? Step number 4. Come on. With the open. With the open. Come on. Come on. With the open. I will take up file. What is this now? Where you want to create? It is your own choice. I'll create in where? Seema, go to your place, E colon, 6 p.m. under CSV file. There I will create a notes. One folder I will create. Notes create session. Notes. In the notes I want to create. Which file? That entire CSV file. Go there. Okay, super. It is under that what? EMP dot. EMP dot what? CSV. Take care about this entire things. Okay, now notes also. Otherwise, it will take what? Backslash n kind of thing. Comma what? W. Yeah, whatever you want. Okay. As what here? EFP. EFP. Because I'm writing all at once, na? W is enough. Tell me now, next what should I do? My file is ready. My file is ready. Now I need to create one object to write the data or not. What is that? CSV WR. CSV WR is equal to CSV dot write off, writer off, writer off, FP, FP. Who is pointing to the file? FP. Well, who is an authorized person is pointing? FP. FP I am converting into what? Writer. CSVWR. This is called what? Step number 5. Step number 5. Step number 6. My writer is ready to write what? First I will write what? Header name. How do I write it? Write the header names. Header names. For that, we use what? CSVWR is an object. In that, we have a function called write row. Write row. Spell out. What I will pass? H name. H name. What is CSVWR is called? Object. Here, CSVWR is an object of, come on, CSV dot class, CSV dot writer class. In the writer class, we have a function called write row, like a list dot append L dot insert like that. Easy? Well, okay. This is called step number 6. Step number 7. Write what? Write the records. Write the records. This is by using CSVW or not what? Write rows. Why rows? Because list in list. That is called what? Rows. Records. Beautiful. It is called step number 7. Write row is used to write a single record. Write rows used to write records in a records kind of thing. With that, I will write it. Print off CSV file created, CSV file created dynamically, dynamically through Python code, through code, THROUG, through code, verify, verify, super, done. How many steps? 7. Importing the module, taking the header names, taking the records in the form of list in list, tuple in tuple. You can take anything. Okay. Choose. So CHOO. Choose the file name and choose the CSV file and open it. Extension must be like that. And I wrote the creating a writer object, write the header name, write the records. Save it, save it. Come on. What is this now? Come on, students. CSV. Write example1.py. Online students not responding. You're very coolest people at the 6 o'clock students. అంటే చిన్న పెద్ద వాళ్ళకు చాలా ఓపిక ఉంటుంది. All senior citizens. I put a name. So, so whenever I say, then only they will, what happens like that? Otherwise, dynamism is not there. So, see, still only two people responded. Others maybe eating snacks or something, I don't know. Maybe sleeping also sometimes, I don't know. So, coming to the point. So, okay, slowly, because quickly they can't hear. When you call, they will see. Again calling, what happens? Again need to call bigger voice. Emaindi. They will say like that. So, power issue, heavy rains, all these things not a problem. So, come to the point. Okay, no problem. See, what is my mod? Where I am creating my CSV file under this. Look at under 6 p.m. CSV notes. There is no CSV file now. I'm creating now. Let's run this code. Saved it. Saved it. Go to the place. See students. PY. See this now. CSV file created. Create అయిపోయింది. Same బిత్తర చూపులు చూస్తున్నారు మీరు. Already created. And in my when I was childhood days, in my village, they used to call like that. I don't know in your village what they will call. Like that only, yeah? Okay. Okay. Come to the point. Here I'll say E colon 6 p.m. CSV and notes and created or not. What is that? Microsoft comma Excel separated file EMP. Click on that. Data is there. And don't worry about that gap between the records, that is called \n. One list, another list, I pressed enter key or not. That is, and you need not to worry about that gaps. And don't ask me how to remove the gaps, how to remove the space. These are all called child level doubts. When you go to my Jupyter notebook, come on, read the notes. How do you read the notes? I'll carry on this, that type of thing. What is my file name? What is my file name? Get everything, get everything. In this place, you paste it. You paste this entire thing here. See students, I just did and see the data. Employee number, e-name, salary. Are you following me? Yes. So find the name of the employees, KVR of what? Cell. I will write what? Cell. And I'll write like this. Greater than what? 4 lakhs. 4.0. 4.0. You say this one. And here I'm writing. Here I'm writing like this. See that. I'm getting some Boolean data. I'll pass to this data now. I'm passing to this. I'm getting. These are the people getting more than which one? 4 lakhs. Are you following? And less than 4 lakhs, if anybody is there, you get less than 4 lakhs. Anybody is there, you are getting only Dennis is having. They can query this data also. This is applied on small data. You bring total Telangana state intermediate results, you bring it. I'll find out who is the student getting first in. I have that data also with me. I'll do the data analysis on that. When we are doing Google Play Store data, means Telangana state records are what 3 lakhs records will be there. 100, 1 lakh, 1 billion records also there, no problem. Amazon data store will contain millions of people will order or not. How to analyze that data? It is an important. Getting students, clarity getting, very good. So this type of coding, don't worry students, I'll explain. So this is going to be, see when you go to higher end concept, here I am writing how many lines? Just 1 line. You go to my place, again, how to read this data? How to read this data? Two ways are there. Go to this place and getting this now, reading. Go to the place, here I am going to see this now. I am going to put it this type of file. Here, what is my data? This path you take it, this path you take it. Here I am writing. This path you take it and see this now. So here you see, here you see. Which data I'm reading? EMP data. Reading. So CSV read example 2.py. Read this data. Save this. Go to the place. CSV file. Save it. Execute. Execute. Come to the point back. PY. What is happening? Am I getting this data or not? Yes. Sir, I want to reduce that space. No problem, students. I will say here end is equal to, this is the data you have written it. This is the data we got it. Are you following me? So like this. And don't worry about that why this gap is coming. We never execute the data under where? Command prompt level we never do. We are doing at which level? At which level? Jupyter notebook level only will go for analysis level only. Did you understand this? Online students respond once. Huh? Sir, we have to download Microsoft Excel also. In your system, Excel must be there. Teacher, right. Now I'll go to the further. Now I'll move to the further. So let us move further. How I wrote the data? I written the data to it. I written the data to it. Excel must be there in your system. So data written. Now I want to add one extra record. One extra record I want to. I want to add one record to my CSV file. Shall I add one record to the Excel file? Yes, add. How to add the data to the CSV file? Now I'm writing this code. Go to the place. See students, others, Python here. Go. CSV write to 2.py. Program for adding record to the created CSV file, to the existing CSV file, to the existing CSV file through Python language, through Python code. Very good. Same to same. Go to what next? Check up. What is that now? Record is equal to, say record is equal to, what is this is my data, right or not? Go to what? Here. Say, what is my data? Here I say 700, comma KVR, and I'll write 0.0. 0.0. Is it a single record or not? Single record. Come on, next, what should I do? Write this data to the file. Come on, what should I do? With open, with open, my entire path, I need to take it or not? Path. This entire thing I will take it. This entire thing I will take up. So go to this place. Here I wrote it. It's quite interesting if you understand. I will write what? A as what? FP. If you don't understand, it is better to leave and then enter into the outside of the home, relaxing with weather and all. How many days you will relax with weather? So far you relaxed only 22 years, relaxed only. Left out is 27 years. Already 50 years reserved for sleeping, 27 years only. 27 WhatsApp chatting will go at least 3, 4 years. Then how many years left out, students? When you think like that, you'll get fear or not? That's why life is short. Enjoy that. Come on, with subject. Come on, next. Created. Writer object. CSV. WR is equal to CSV dot writer of. CSV dot writer of. Come on. FP. FP. So Charita, I will tell you ma why error will come also I will tell you. Okay na? Don't worry. So I will tell you. Fourth value you will get error compulsory. Why? How many CSV columns are there? How many are there? Three. Number, name, salary. Fifth one also you are adding. Is it asked? Asked. Company is asking work for 9 to 5. No, no, no. I will be there in the company up to 8 o'clock. Mean they will get a doubt. Why you are at 8 o'clock in the company? Like error will come. How many are asking? That only you need to take it. So we should not go for adding that. We have to take that many columns only. Okay. Next, what should I do? Writer object created. Write the data. How do you do that? CSVWR is equal to Modubavulu. Write row. Your nickname is Modubavulu. Hindi students understand already. So come on. What is that? Record. Record. That's all. Why right row I took it? Because single record. Print of what? Print of what? Record added to. Record added to. EMP dot what? CSV file. CSV file. Where it is added? At the last. You may have a doubt, sir. I will add in the middle also. I will add in the first also. Wherever you add. Your Aadhaar card number. Which enrollment number is there in the Aadhaar file? Is it necessary? Huh? No need. But I will sort the data. I will sort in ascending order, descending order, any order you want, you can order it. Based on number you can add, based on name you can add, based on salary you can add, whichever order you like it, you can add. So it doesn't make any sense of adding the data beginning, last. It doesn't make any sense when you come to which file? CSV file. Very good. So coming to the point of it, this is done. Are you able to follow? Dear students, when you are executing this file, you should not have CSV file to be opened. When you open the CSV file and if you run, you will get permission error. Permission error. Why it is active? In active mode, dynamically it cannot be added. It should be watch closed. Then you execute this code. Understood this? Well, CSV. Say this now. Say this now. Go to this place. Write example2.py. Go to the place. Execute py. And this is the one. What is happening? CSV not imported. You're not telling that. Huh? You are not telling also. What are you doing? What are you doing, students? Huh? Importing also don't know. So see a record added to the CSV file. Go to the EMP. Go to the EMP. AVR is added or not? Added. Added or not? Added. When you are keeping your web options, government of Telangana is reserving all your data into the CSV file. When I execute at once, sheets will be allotted because I written a code for reservation basis, open category basis, area basis, locality basis. At a time, it will be allotted. Are you following that? So coming to the point back, CSV file is created. Did you understand? Yes. Now I want to. This is the code written on what? Go to the place. Here I am going to write. How I created? By using CSV dot writer of, which is creating which object? Which object is creating? Which object creating? Writer class object. Writer class object. I'll go to this place. Here I will say in this place. Here, here CSVWR is an object of class CSV dot what? Writer of. Writer of. This is by using like that it is done. It is completed. Next, I want to go for what again? One more time. I want to go for reader. Reader class. Writer. Writer class. What is this? So I'm having what in my program? I'm having what in my program? A list is there. But the same data available in the form of what? Dictionary. Dictionary data, I want to write the data to the file. Today or tomorrow. So today is almost over. 7:40. Today, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Today almost over. Today's quota is over. Understanding quota. Charging over. Ready. Bag is ready. When I say jump. So tomorrow class, when I come back, I will talk about CSV dot writer. When I come back to tomorrow class, CSV dot what? Dictor writer. Dictor writer function will create an object of what? Dictor writer. Dictor writer. This is the one I will tell you. Dictor writer class object. And another one, column names I only will enter dynamically. Values also I only will enter. I will create whatever the CSV file you want. Completely dynamic data you will enter. Okay, now that is another one I will tell you. And I will query the data from CSV file also. Which data you want, I will print that. So still tomorrow also will continue the CSV file. Today clear? So, but I will send you the data. When I come back to my example, here you see CSV, notes I'm sending, notes I'm sending, perfect notes I'm sending. How many ways are there to write the data? CSV dot writer I can write, dictator writer also. This I did not explain, but this I explained. This I explained it. What I did not explain? The second one I did not explain. Rest of them explained or not? Here I am giving right row will do what, right rows will do what. Dictator writer, tomorrow class I will explain this concept. Right now, don't worry. Reader will do what, dictator reader will do what. Everything I give, read that and practice and come. Okay now? So 4 o'clock new batch is started. Any friends are there? Tell them. Online students, is it this class is clear? Is this class is clear? So after going to home, I will send this document and read carefully. And I'll stop my class. Tomorrow class, I'll continue this coding. Okay now? Right. Any online students you have the doubt, you hold on. I'll talk to you. Carry on. Thank you. All the best. Vamsi, online students. Vamsi,
Sir, good evening, sir.
good evening, ma. Tell me.
Sir, I am getting always permission error while I am performing with the file programs.
Close the CSV file, I said. Close the CSV file.
Sir, when I am performing OS-based file operations also, there is an permission error, sir.
That's what I'm saying, that close the file. When the file was active, you close the file and perform that.
Sir, just you said that when CSV file is active, there will be a permission error, no, sir.
No.
Sir, I closed CSV file also, sir. I am getting always permission error.
So that you have to check with your OS. Check with your OS permissions.
సార్ ఎలా అంటే సార్ ఇప్పుడు లైక్ నేను రీడ్ మోడ్ లో కానీ ఏదైనా ఫైల్ ని ఓపెన్ చేసి పాత్ పేస్ట్ చేస్తాం కదా సార్ అక్కడ అప్పుడు
Double
చేసినప్పుడు
slashes.
నేను ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ ఇస్తున్నాను
Double.
సార్ డబుల్ స్లాషెస్ ఇస్తున్నాను.
So that time you check it with OS permissions ఏమైనా డిజేబుల్ చేసావా అని చూసుకో సరే.
అవును సార్. అంటే ఎలా సార్, లైక్ నేను డబుల్ స్లాషెస్ ఇచ్చినా గానీ లైక్ పర్మిషన్ ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది.
Check with your OS once. You check with your OS, show to hardware, those who installed OS, you show once, because it's not our Python program problem, it is sometimes OS problem. Where are you saving? In C drive?
Yes, sir. In C drive.
సి డ్రైవ్ లో చేయకు, డి డ్రైవ్ లో చేసుకో, వచ్చేస్తుంది.
Okay, okay, sir.
డి డ్రైవ్ లో
Okay, sir.
చేసి
Thank you.
వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఓకేనా?
Okay, sir.
రైట్,
Thank you, sir.
రైట్. సుచరిత, it is not Java notations, ma'am. It is not like that kind of thing. Here there is no such notation is available, ma'am. There is no such notations are available here. Okay, Sucharita. It is not like that notations. We are going to use like this only. Okay. Any more doubts, students? So no doubts. Okay, students, take care. I'll put these notes for you and I'll show all, I send all the programs. Practice it well. Thank you. All the best. Don't miss tomorrow class.